Hi everybody and welcome to this month's Hormone Inspiration. My name's Justine Evans from justineevans.co.uk and also creationfertility.com. I'm a hormone alchemist and a fertility expert, and I am a registered naturopath, nutritional therapist, body worker, healer, meditations teacher, but I specifically work with fertility and reproductive well-being. I kind of marry it all together. So each month I draw cards from the Creation Fertility Conscious Creation Oracle cards, which I've developed. And what I suggest we do is that we work with 2 or 3 aspects and support a healthy reproductive cycle and well-being each month. And we work from a physical, a spiritual, or an emotional perspective, and you can take on any aspect that you wish. Now, most of my information will be at my websites, justineevans.co.uk, and also at creationfertility.com. So for more information, if it's not underneath within the link, then please go there and read more about it. Obviously, whatever I say is only guidance and has not been written for you on a personalized basis. So it's very important to always discuss everything with your healthcare professional or your doctor. So this month, when I pulled the cards, the new moon cards, which was actually last week, I actually run a live Zoom group. So if you want to join that, you can sign up at justineevans.co.uk and look on Hormone Inspiration and sign up to that. And then we talk about this in a lot more when we actually meet up, which is on the first Thursday around the new moon of each month. Anyway, I pulled the cards, and this month we drew the energy of Lakshmi, the goddess of love. We drew card 23, organic foods, and this month we're specifically looking at prebiotics and how that supports our digestive well-being, our immune health, and our emotional health. And I also considered the plant Tulsi. Each month we work with a plant remedy as well. Now, Tulsi is actually Lakshmi's plant together with lotus flower. So we're focusing with Tulsi. So today I'm just going to talk to you right now about the goddess Lakshmi and also the plant Tulsi. Now, here is a picture of Lakshmi. She's been drawn by my creation fertility artist, Samantha Foreman. And you can see she's really beautiful. If you're interested in buying a print like this or even a guidance card, they can be bought at my Etsy shop or on my websites, particularly my creation fertility websites. So here is Lakshmi, and she is the goddess of love, fertility, abundance, prosperity, spiritual well-being. And she is also connected with Diwali. So it was interesting that she stepped forward, because I had actually forgotten that when she stepped forward. I was reminded of that by one of my clients. So Lakshmi is with us this month, and she really brings compassion and love and joy and homemaking, and she brings everything that we need to have a wonderful life. I think everybody wants a bit of Lakshmi within them. And so this is the beautiful Lakshmi. And then we're also going to be working with the plant Tulsi. Now, I actually don't have the real plant to show you. So I've been drinking some Tulsi tea, and I've been actually mixing it with ginger, and it makes it really warming and absolutely beautiful. So the Scorpio new moon really brings a lot of things that might trigger us, and a lot of that unconscious unconscious problems that are within us that we really need to let go of. And so Lakshmi is a wonderful goddess to work with this month, because she really works with love and purity and power. And so she helps us speak our truth with kindness. And she also helps us connect our throat and our heart chakra together, which is so important. You know, it's so important to be able to speak from your heart, but with kindness and with clarity. And Tulsi, we use the plant Tulsi very much to bring us clarity. So excuse me, I often do have to refer to my notes here, because when I'm recording things, I do get a bit nervous. It's just the way that I am. So she is wonderful. I'm so glad that Lakshmi is with us this month. So she's a Hindu and a Buddhist and a Jain goddess, and she's a mother goddess, and she was the wife of Vishnu, and her energy brings love, fertility, good luck, health, wealth, prosperity, and all forms of material and spiritual abundance. And the Tulsi plant we often do use to help with the reproductive journey and reproductive health as well, because it's a very warming plant and it's also an adaptogen, so it's very, very balancing. And Lakshmi is very much like that. She's a balancing goddess. She really brings amazing energy. So she is often brought with an owl. You often see her with an owl and also with an elephant and also with lotus flowers. And you can see that actually in this, we have all three. The owl is up here and here are the elephants. Now, in Indian philosophy, the owl and the elephant resonate slightly different than from Celtic philosophy. So in this instance, excuse me for one moment, in this instance, let me just confirm with you, because I tend to work from Celtic philosophy. So when I'm working with animal symbolism or shamanic stuff, I might see it from a slightly different perspective. So basically, hold on one second. Let me just find this for you. Here we go. The lotus flower is a symbol of self-knowledge and spiritual liberation, okay? And the owl represents financial prosperity and an ability to see in the darkness, to be able to see through the confusion. An elephant symbolize work, activity, and strength, as well as water, rain, fertility, and abundant prosperity. So this month we can really bring Lakshmi energy in by either focusing with her each month and meditating with her and asking her to help us open our heart and our throat chakra and speak with love. We can ask her to bring abundance into our home, just like you do with Diwali when you're lighting your candles. And she asks us to find beauty and love into our life. And you know, the climate change conference has been going. So she's also really connecting us with Mother Earth and bringing that love and understanding with Mother Earth. So she's asking us this month to really connect with Mother Earth as well and think about how we can support Mother Earth during this time. And also what you could do is you could do a very shamanic kind of ritual where you could go to Mother Earth and dig a little hole and really tell her all your woes and problems, and then cover that up and let it go and seal it with love and light from Lakshmi. So that would be a really lovely thing to do, to work with Lakshmi. Another way that you can work with Lakshmi is actually by working with Tulsi. Okay, so that very much would really connect with Lakshmi and Tulsi together. So you're getting a double whammy here. So Tulsi is also called Holy Basil, and we use it in Western medicine. We use it in TCM. We use it in nutritional therapy. We use it in traditional medicine. We use it in Indian medicine. And we use it as a regulator and an adapter. And it really brings us balance and harmony. And that's really what we're working with this month, bringing balance and harmony into our life. So we can use it to aid clarity and reduce anxiety, encourage optimism. We often use Tulsi to support us when we're feeling a bit low or confused, or if we're in a place where we're not quite sure we can only see some of the picture and not the full picture. How can we work with that clarity? And it's an adaptogen, okay? So any kind of adrenal fatigue issues, and we've also used it for cognitive, for memory loss as well. We can use it for circulation. Again, this is great for reproductive health concerns. We can use it for aching bones and muscles, and also for inflammation, because it's great for that. And we can also help it, use it for insomnia as well. So it is known to nurture the spirit. How amazing. Nurture our spirit. It helps calm us down, but it also helps us get going. You know, that wired and tired kind of feeling that we get. So we can use it for that as well. It's a super powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. And although I'm not telling you to do this, it has been shown that it can work as well as aspirin and ibuprofen. So it can really help that inflammatory process going. Now, obviously, that would be dependent on what your GP says to you, but certainly I often use it. I'm drinking it 3 times a day at the moment because I have a bad finger, and it does seem to be really helping that. Okay. We often use it if, from Ayurvedic terms, it's really good for people who are Kapha, so who have a Kapha dominant dosha. So people who really struggle with getting up and getting things started, they're the ruminators and they're the procrastinators. They're all right once they get going, but they've got to get going. Okay, so Tulsi is lovely for that. Okay. So great for inflammatory pain as well. Really good for the central nervous system. Remember, I just said it was good for an adaptogen. Great for people who are feeling sad or worried, and really helps with purity. And from a spagyric medicine perspective, it brings us a feeling of warmth and optimism and safety and comfort. So we would very much use it for that. And it's a unusual taste, to be honest. It's a bit like avocado in the fact that you either like it or you don't, but you can adapt to it. I've been drinking it with some fresh ginger in every day, and I found that it's really fantastic for that. It's also really good for blood sugar control. So if you suffer from things like polycystic ovaries, endometriosis, if you suffer from, if you've been eating too many sugars and you get that kind of when you go down and then you get up because you want to have lots of sugar, then actually it's a really good thing to drink before you go for that sugar fix, because it can really help that. Okay. And it has also been known to help with fevers and headaches and coughs and flus and sinusitis and asthma and respiratory disorders as well. And it's also an antispasmodic. So again, if you suffer from period pains or menstrual irregularities which cause pain, then it's a great thing for you. So this month, what I'm suggesting is that you use Lakshmi to bring protection into your house, and the Tulsi as well to bring protection into your house. You can get fresh Tulsi and keep it on your windowsill, because it is supposed to bring luck and prosperity like Lakshmi, and it's supposed to help ward off negative vibrations. So if you want to work from a spiritual perspective, you could either work with Lakshmi or Tulsi together and have a picture of them, or have a fresh Tulsi plant in your kitchen. You could drink some Tulsi tea to help get rid of unwanted energy, restore your nervous system, or for any of the other benefits that I've spoken to you about today. You can also use it to support your menstrual cycle, and more information will be on my websites about that. And I'm going to finish this particular video, but also on my website, I'm also going to be talking about organic foods, particularly prebiotic foods, and how they can support you during this month. We're in November and I'm based in the UK. So this month we're really talking about leeks, onions, shallots, garlic, cabbage and the wonders of cabbage, and also chicory. And cabbage comes in many, many different forms. So if you're interested, hop over to my websites, justineevans.co.uk or creationfertility.com, or sign up to Hormone Inspiration, or sign up to Fertility Inspiration. And I look forward to seeing you next month. Take care. Bye.